Hey, what's up guys? It's Jake aka Tag, and today we're back at it again with the best Golem Lightning deck in Clash Royale right now. This Golem deck has got a lot of damage per second to melt any tank deck or Hog Rider or Bridge Spam with the Night Witch, the Mini Pekka, and the Mega Minion. If your opponent is running anything with Electro Dragon like all of those Elixir Golem decks right now, you'll just melt it away with the Lightning. Lightning is also super useful against all the Bomb Tower and Ice Wizard decks because you can just remove all of their splash damage instantaneously. I prefer Golem decks with arrows right now because a lot of people are still running Firecracker and arrows hard counters it. So let's go jump straight into some games and assert some dominance with what I think is the best Golem Lightning deck in Clash Royale right now. And if you're not already supporting me in the shop, my creator code is SirTag. You can use creator code SirTag in any Supercell game to give me a percentage of all money spent at no extra cost to you. It allows me to spend more time on my videos, it supports the channel, and I really appreciate it.
When I saw us out of good luck here and we're gonna see what's up. LOL, what are you gonna have in store for us? Night Witch, my dude. So I wonder if it's going to be Golem versus Golem. We can plop down a Golem in front of our Night Witch and make sure that it walks behind and never treads ahead. So I'm going to go and do that right now. So if you guys see that, his Night Witch is going to fight on our side of the map now. And we're going to have a tank. We're going to have the Golem tanking. Well, not anymore, but he just went in for a Lightning, so he overextended. I think we Mega Minion and probably just win the game. If you guys did not know, that placement that we just did with that Golem on top of the Night Witch is one of the best plays that you guys can do to win way more games with Golem. It is OP, man. Also, I have to cycle a couple more cards, right? So I want to go in for a Mini Pekka just because it applies a lot more aggression, especially when we have the Golemites tanking. And he's going to be forced to go in for a Night Witch that just dies. I could arrows here, but I just don't want to play too aggressive when I don't need to. We're going to wait because he just went in for a log. Then we go for our Goblin Gang because the bats would have killed the Goblins. And we don't want that to happen. We're in a very good situation. Guys, he is constantly spamming cards that he's not allowed to spam right now. And now I can go in for our Golem and do a Night Witch again. So this will just do him dirty. I'm going to go in for our Golem part 2, boys. And it's going to just keep the Night Witch at bay. She's not allowed to go ahead of the Golem. She's on a leash. What are we going to do? I don't even know what we want to do, man. Maybe we can go for like Baby Dragon or Mega Minion or I don't know. The Night Witch is like, they're just companions for life, aren't they? The Night Witch and the Golem. You never see them separate. I think that we just 3-crown him, right? Like, can he stop this if we go in for a Mini Pekka here? Because he just used his Tornado. He's down a lot of Elixir. The Baby Dragon, Mini Pekka, Golem might just 3-crown. If you have no answer for this, you're going to be a sad panda. I'm sorry, lol, we had to do it to you. So if you guys want to play Golem successfully and play it the right way, notice what I did. You have to go in for the Golem and that placement, and you will win this mirror matchup 99% of the time if your opponent doesn't do it. Because they're sacrificing a free Night Witch, which is 4 Elixir, and they can't come back from that, especially if they decide to Lightning or Spell your Night Witch, because they have to kill it. Otherwise, it just overwhelms them with bats. So in either situation, they just lose the game. They have to pick the way that they lose the game after they cycle the 4 Elixir cost card right into your Golem, though. We're going to sauce out a good luck here, and we have a pretty good hand to get to double Elixir, so I don't want to do anything unless he's going to drop a card. I'll drop my Night Witch if he decides to spam me. I'll drop my Mega Minion if he decides to go for a balloon. Otherwise, we can get to double Elixir, drop our Night Witch in the back, see if he spams us, and kite it all into the Night Witch with our Golem. Or what we do is we just go same lane as them with the Night Witch, drop our Golem, and have a matchup advantage in double Elixir because Golem is so good then. You just stack all of your support cards behind the Golem, make a parade push, and they can't stop you.
Eventually.
So 102 is approaching. We will cycle our Night Witch in the back so we do not leak Elixir as we get the influx of Elixir right before double. So he is leaking right now. He's leaked a solid 2 Elixir. We can start our Golem just to body block that Night Witch. And we'll see what this guy wants to do. I mean, I'm feeling like he's going to have the Magic Archer deck. Oh, no. Alright, dude. So I can maybe Lightning all of his units opposed to Lightning on top of anything else. I could arrows, but I feel like the Golem is just going to get death damage anyway. It's not necessary for me to spam there. So I don't know what this deck is going to be. It's probably going to be Graveyard. Oh my gosh. Pekka NATO Executioner with Goblin Barrel. Yes. This is what we strive for, guys. This is what we want to see in our lives. Craziest deck ever. So yeah, really important to realize when and when you should not go in for the arrows and lightning combination. If the bats are able to get any damage on top of the Executioner, we're A-okay. Oh man, I should have lightning the tower. That's fine. Now I actually have to arrows. I think that the Golem is going to explode not near that. Still fine because the Golem death damage does so much. So, because I use my arrows, I have to use my Goblin Gang on defense against the Goblin Barrel that's impending, right? Make sure we don't leak any elixir. And I can go for a Mega Minion right on top of this, or whatever I need to. Actually, I'm back to Golem, so I'm not going to cycle any more elixir. Just going to go drop our Golem in the back. Baby Dragon's going to be able to finish off the Knight with only one hit on our tower. And then he Pekkas, and then we just rinse and repeat the transactions, where the Baby Dragon might get damage on the tower, but the Executioner will die to the lightning plus arrows now. So we're going to get chip damage on the tower every single time. Then we get the Golem death damage as well, so it's good. I'm going to go for a Mega Minion. What the heck? You have lightning with this too? That is not good. That is a no bueno situation, man. Hopefully we can push the Pekka into the lightning. Yeah, that worked out really well. Let me follow up with arrows on top of the bats and on top of the Exy. And I think we win the game, but one of the big takeaways from this game, if you guys noticed earlier, was when to lightning plus arrows and when not to. So super important to realize when the Golem death damage will give you the maximum amount of value, and you don't have to spend anything else. So he just went in for a lightning. I have to go Goblin Gang. He's going to arrows. Oh my gosh, is he going to get me? This is really close, guys. Oh my gosh, please don't let me lose this game. Yeah, I'm just going to lightning, and we will walk with a W, but that was really crazy. He's got so many small spells, so if I lightning plus arrows, he could actually kill my Goblin Gang. I'm going to sauce out a good luck here, and we're going to see what's up. This guy's dropping absolutely nothing, which is great. Then he goes in for a mortar. Oh, man. I was hoping that we could get to double elixir unscathed, sir. Why you do this to me? Why can't we be friends? Comrades. Anyway, I'm going to go with... Oh, my gosh. No. We played against Pekka. Oh, why do so many people run Pekka today? This is insane. We played against like Pekka, Exy, and now we play against Pekka Mortar. People love their Pekkas, man. So if I win this, I'll be stoked, but this is not very promising for me. Mortar and Pekka, a defensive structure, and a great unit to just destroy our Golem every single time we want to go in for it. So I'm feeling like he's going to just go in for mortars and Pekka us every time. That's his game plan. I want to go for Night Witch in the back. Maybe play pretty aggressive here, depending on what he does. I want him to mortar on the right, and then we go in for a Golem on the left. I really want to see a mortar on the right. He had to be intelligent. Why you have to be intelligent like this, sir? The bats hopefully swarm the Pekka. He's going to Pekka, but we can Mega Minion, and we can have the bats from the Night Witch, and we can kill the Pekka if he drops it. This is going to be problematic for him. Yeah, he's going to Pekka, and then the bats and the Mega Minion just do too much work. If I go for arrows on top of the Spear Goblins, he has no way of killing this then. So you guys can see how if we get an elixir advantage, start a Night Witch in the back, and we capitalize on his lack of elixir, we can actually break through in single elixir and have the Golem death damage and the bats and all our air units swarm over and kill the Pekka. However, if we went in for like a mini Pekka or a Goblin Gang, they just get damaged down and they're not really reliable because the mortar is able to shoot the ground units at the same time as it shoots the Golem. So it's not good. Just need to play safe and passive here until we can figure out what he's going to do. He's going to go for a Pekka again. That's really crazy. So we can go in for a Goblin Gang and then go in for a mini Pekka. Because he zaps, I think that all we have to do is just have our Night Witch just tank for the Pekka. Went for Fireball too. That's a lot of elixir. So I can start my Golem now, and if he goes in for a Mortar, we can actually eat it. It doesn't matter. Mortar is one of those cards that you can actually eat for a little bit of time. However, if you're playing against someone that has, let's say, a Expo, you can't eat it. You're going to lose the game if that happens. So really important to realize the differences between those siege cards. We're after arrows here. Otherwise, the Night Witch bats are just going to die, and we would lose the game then. He kind of went all in, so we've realized that the Night Witch bats will be able to clean up the miner and make sure that the Spear Goblins don't get an infinite amount of value on us. And we walk away with a W. Despite him having Pekka Mortar Fireball, we still asserted dominance all over him. And that feels real good, man. Everyone and their mother just wants to beat Golem today with Pekka. We got a game here. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we have an amazing hand. So if he spams us, we've got Goblin Gang. If he decides to do nothing, we wait until double elixir and just drop our Golem. So either or, I'm happy with it. Unfortunately, he's going to go for arrows and obliterate our Goblin Gang. So then, you know, we're just a bit of a sad panda because we take a lot of damage from the bats. We're forced to drop a baby dragon. It is a lot of elixir that we did not want to drop. So I'm going to go in for a mini Pekka in the back, and we should just be able to tank for this musketeer with the mini Pekka, right? So yeah, that's pretty good. I think our best bet in this matchup is to play passive until we figure out if he's got a Mega Knight or not, because if he's got Mega Knight, We want to get until double elixir as quickly as possible with minimal amount of damage. Otherwise, we can play a little bit more aggressive in single elixir because he's going to have bomb tower. However, I don't know if he's got either or, so we just want to play passive until we figure out exactly what cards he's got. We do see Lumberjack, so that makes me think that it's going to be less control-oriented and more aggressive. And yeah, after we see Minion Horde, it's probably going to be like a Mega Knight deck or something along those lines. Could just be something spicy that I haven't seen before. I mean, it's Minion Horde Lumberjack. I don't really know what this is. Very awkward for us. I'm going to go Baby Dragon in the back and just play passive until double elixir. This is what I like to do just because I feel most comfortable with it. Also, Lightning in here, it's a lot of elixir. That would be 10 elixir for 4, and he could just ignore the Baby Dragon and spam us. So it's way better for us just to wait and not do that. So yeah, he's got Giant. Imagine if I had spammed him there. That would have lost me the game, guys. 100% would have lost me the game. I don't want to go in for arrows here. I don't want to. I don't think I have to either. Maybe that the Musketeer dies to our tower here without it getting a hit on our tower. So now I can go for the Golem, and I'm up enough elixir because I didn't arrows. If he doesn't do anything with this miner, we just ignore it as well because it doesn't give him any value. It gives him 500 chip damage on our tower, and now we're up a lot of elixir. And now we can save our arrows for the Minion Horde. We can go in for a spicy Night Witch, Baby Dragon, and oh my gosh, he's got Sparky. Wow, how did I not see that one coming? I can go for arrows and lightning on... Oh my gosh, he's going to give it to me. Wait, does he not know that I don't... He didn't know. He didn't know that I had lightning. We can arrows everything, too. This is going to be superb. Guys, the Night Witch bats. They're going to be able to kill the Sparky, and I'll be able to win the game. Let's go, baby. So you guys saw how I played super cautious, and I would have destroyed him. Like, absolutely annihilated this man if he had a regular Giant Miner deck. But this guy had Giant Miner Sparky, and it was way more sketchy on offense, and I was very thankful that he decided to spam right into our just ridiculous amount of units that we were able to lightning everything. I was kind of shocked that he gave us so much lightning value, to be honest, but yeah, we were still able to win the game. GG, well played, and peace out. Despite him having Sparky, it's just super important to drop your golems in situations where you know you're going to get damage and you're going to be able to break through. So in that situation, I ate a lot of damage from the miners. I made sure I didn't drop my arrows. I conserved elixir, made one big parade push, and he wasn't able to stop it. All right, we got a game. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we have an amazing hand. So if I can get to double elixir, that would be extremely beneficial. I do not want to be spending my elixir at all unless he's spamming us. So he's going to have archers. Okay, dude. Are you going to have 2.9 Expo? If that's going to be the case, and I cycle a 4 elixir cost card like a Night Witch in the back, you Expo on the opposite side, you get a lock and I can't stop it. Now, if I cycle Mega Minion and you have some weird Hog Rider deck, then I have to cycle another 4 elixir, and it's just bad for me because I'm just losing way more tower damage than I otherwise would have. So eating the archers is just a safety. He's going to go for a log and cycle again. And I think it's going to be 2.9. Whoa, it's going to be Goblin Barrel. What the heck, dude? You have a bait deck with archers and log and fireball. Crazy shenanigans. You just cycled your log, so I can go for a golem here, and you're not going to be able to kill the Night Witch anymore. So paying attention to your opponent's card cycle. If they do not have a good way of obliterating the Night Witch, they're going to have to spend way more elixir than they otherwise would have. I can also go for a lightning, finish off the Valkyrie, and also the Electro Wizard. Have our Golem have free reign on the tower, and get Golem Death Explosion. I think we kill at least one of the archers here, too. Oh, no, the archer wasn't in close proximity, but still very good for me. Against log bait decks, I just want to go for Goblin Gang on defense against the barrels if I don't have it in cycle. If I don't have arrows in cycle, that is. If you guys noticed, the Goblin Barrel got 0 damage on our tower. The only damage you got was from the Hog Rider, and then the goblins, Spear Goblins, are going to finish off the Archer, put it in proximity that doesn't get a hit on our tower. So, at this point, I've realized that his win conditions are going to be Hog Rider and Goblin Barrel, so it makes a little bit more sense now. This is a pretty common and standard deck. You guys probably see it a lot on ladder. It is a free-to-play friendly deck, and I can beat it really easily because I have Mini Pekka and I have Night Witch. I have 2 really high damage cards that are mini tank killers. I can go for a lightning and double elixir against Inferno Tower decks too. So against Inferno Tower, usually you're gonna have bad matchups if you ever go in for golems and single elixir, because they can go for Inferno Towers higher up and snipe your golem and spam opposite lane, so then you can't support the golem and then you don't have enough elixir to lightning. But because I played it really safe and I waited until double elixir, or when I waited to go in for a Night Witch plus Golem, when he just allocated all of his elixir, and if he dropped an Inferno Tower, the bats would just shred him. I always made sure that I had answers, and I went in for Golems in effective manners. Don't go in for Golem in single elixir unless you know that you're going to get value from it. Otherwise, you can just lose to Inferno Tower, Bomb Tower, Graveyard, Tornado, Bomb Tower decks with Ice Wizard. It's just so bad goleming early on until you can figure out what your opponent has, in my opinion.